Hello and welcome to Shredder's Zoo. My name is Shredder, this is my zoo. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm pretty excited. I've got a couple of announcements to make or just kind of ideas that we're going to be doing. But the first thing I want to do is we are in the otter enclosure that we did last Saturday. And I've named the otters. Now, the otters were very popular. A lot of people wanted them named after them, so unfortunately haven't been able to do everybody. So if you did miss out on a name, just remember you can stick down in the comment section of this video and maybe we'll try and get something else named after you. Let's start over here with Couch Potato. This one was for you. You asked for an otter to be named after you. That one there. This one, nice little boy. And we have... Now, did I write? I think I hopefully I'm going to say this right. Gerdian Botha, that one was for you. Thank you for your comments in the comment section. And we also have Osmond. This one was by SEO Echo. After an otter that they look after. They actually look after an otter themselves, and one named after one that they had. They've obviously named the otter Osmond, and there we go. We have, who's this one? Dominic. This one was requested by Cindy Munsell, and it's named after her son. So Dominic, this one's for you. And lastly for the otters, we have UK Granny Gamer. This one, she is a regular commenter in the comment section. She follows me on Twitter as well and is often liking my tweets and things. And so, of course, as soon as she asked for a dino to be named after her, there's no way I can say no. So that one is for you. Yeah, so thank you to everybody who wanted their names done. There are a couple more. I've got 3 more names to do, but they are somewhere else. So I just want to say that if you're new to the series or anything like that, if you want a dino named after you, stick it down in the comment section. If I have one and it's not named already, then I will try my best to get it named after you. If I don't have it, or I've got one that's already named, then unfortunately you're going to have to wait until the next episode and try again. That's kind of how it's working at the moment. So I'm going to zoom off and we'll do 3 more names, and then I'll explain what we're going to be doing in the building for this episode. Alright guys, I'm outside the aviary, which was built a long time ago, and we can complete all the names in here now. There are 2 more. We'll start off with our Tapahara, who is named Ebba. This was named after Oscar Olsen's sister. He wanted one named after his sister. That's a really kind thing to do. Not many people would want things named after their sisters. That's a really nice brotherly thing to do. So that one is for Ebba. Hopefully you like the Tapahara. And to complete it, all the birds in the aviary now are named. And the last one we have was Maya. Or Maya, I'm not sure how you would say that, Maya, maybe. This was Lady Smith asked this was her name, and she wanted one named after. She's been leaving some really nice comments in the comment section down below, so there's no way I could refuse to name anything after her. So one more name, and then we'll get to building. Okay, last one for the names today. We're over the petting zoo here, we have the Lystros, the Patches, and the Dodos, and we have Willem. This is the last one. Willem Conley wanted one named after him, so that's you. So we've almost got all the things named here at the petting zoo. I think we've got a Lystro over there that needs to be named, and a couple of Patches maybe. There's definitely another 1 or 2 about. So check out. I'll try and leave a list in the description of this video. I do forget sometimes to do it, but I will try and do it if I can, of all the available dinos. There aren't many left actually. Almost all the dinos here at the zoo have now been named, so I guess what we should do is get ourselves some more, and we should build ourselves a new enclosure. So I'm going to be doing the small animal house over here. Oh god, there's some major lags at the moment. The zoo is getting very laggy. We do get bits like that every now and again, but there's so much building here it's not really surprising. So this is the small animal house. We have quite a few animals in here. We've got the compies, pegamastics, we've got jerboas through here. These are all names though. Everything here is already named. What else have we got in here? Just in case you are new to the series, we have the Microraptors in there. We have a little restaurant here as well, but we've got a few empty spaces, so I want to try and get this done. Now I am actually thinking, this here comes on to another special announcement for this kind of weekend. I'm actually considering, so if you've been following this this channel, this series has been going on a long time now, but for the longest time now I've been doing 1 episode of this a week on a Saturday. So it's my kind of weekly staple series, the main series of my channel. and I do it once a week on a Saturday. I'm actually thinking I should maybe do it twice. Do it on a Sunday as well. So Saturdays and Sundays are both taken up with Shredder Zoo. Do like a double back-to-back episode. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. I'm probably going to do it this weekend, so there will be another episode tomorrow. And I'm thinking I really want to try and get this small animal house completed this weekend. So we have 4 creatures left. Now I'm actually thinking the Hesperornis, I think, should go down by the lake. It was almost a fully aquatic bird. It actually spent most of its time in the water and hardly ever came onto land, probably. I haven't done a full amount of research, but I'm thinking, look at its stubby little wings. It kind of swam more than it wandered around on land. So that probably shouldn't be in one of these little enclosures in a house. So that's probably going to go down by the lake, which leaves the other 3. Now the Ichtyornis, again, yes, it is a kind of seabird. It eats fish and stuff, but I think we can kind of get away with it. So today I'm going to be doing the Troodon and the Vulture. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to be doing. So the Vulture is going to go up by the restaurant. I think that will look really nice in this little area up here. So as you're sitting here, we'll have a couple of vultures done in this little area. I think that'll be okay. That looks pretty good. And then the Troodons we're going to do downstairs out the front. So as you come in, let's try and find my way through. Oh, down here. Or was I? Was that my plan, Troodons, or was I wanted the Ichthyornis? Hold on, right, this is the area we're doing, this area here. It's quite small. I think actually, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to do the Troodon tomorrow, right up the top, in the biggest enclosure that we've got left. That seems about right. So I'm going to do the Ichtyornis and the Vulture today. The 2 kind of birds. I think that would be really good. The Ichtyornis is going to go out the front here, in this area, and the Vulture is going to go upstairs. That's what I want. Perfect. Okay, so let's do this one first. Now, I'm doing 2 today in one episode, because most of the stuff is already built. I kind of planned out this stuff already. So we're going to get this bit done, and then the upstairs done, and then tomorrow we'll do the Troodon. Perfect. Okay, right, I think I've waffled on for nearly half an episode without doing any building whatsoever. Let's get to building. Okay, let's start the building. Yeah, I feel like I've talked enough. We're going to do some building now. So yeah, the reason I'm doing 2 is because they've mostly been built already, so it shouldn't take as long to do an enclosure as it normally does. So the first thing I want to do is just sort of complete this little area here, make sure it's all could we drop this down? Can we drop that down at all? That would be really good if we could. Oh, I don't think we can. I'm queuing it. Oh, we can. There we go. Oh, I thought we weren't going to be able to do that for a moment. Right, so what we're going to be doing is, I wonder whether I can actually get some walls in here. This could be the tricky one. Let's try and get them dropped down. Oh, we can. There's one there. This is going pretty awesomely. Oh, please drop down. It doesn't want to drop down. Okay, so I'm not sure if I can get that. Unless, of course, I might be able to if I do something that I don't like doing too much, and that is ghosting through the world. That should be enough to be able to get it done. There we go. Oh, where did that go? That didn't go in the right place, did it? Didn't see where it went. Oh well, if it's under the ground it shouldn't matter too much. That's fine. Let's try again. Under the ground. Come on. You can do it. Yes, there we go. Perfect. That'll work absolutely fine. So what we're going to do is, on this side, we're going to put a load of ramps in. Like that. And on this side we'll do the same. Do we want to do it here? I'm not sure. Let's see how it looks. Not entirely sure I want to on this point. We're going to have to do more. That's going to come out too far, I think. I don't think I'm going to like that. No, I'm not going to like that. Okay, let's get rid of these. I think we'll just stick with the walls there. So that at this point, you're not going to be able to see inside the enclosure. You're walking through these doors. I'm going to have glass walls on this side so that you can actually see in. I think that would make sense. We'll stick them there like that. That looks good. And can I get rid of the ghost because I don't like it anymore? Let's try walking. Perfect. There we go. Let's try another glass wall like that. You can kind of walk up to it from this side. I might change these into stairs. We'll see how it looks. We'll do it like this. That's perfect. And then, do we want glass here, or do we want a wall? That's the interesting thing. So, okay, let's go inside. So obviously, as a visitor, you're going to come through here, and this is where you're going to go. You're going to want a little area where you are be able to walk through. So I guess if we do maybe glass walls like... Oh, there's something went wrong there. Let's take up this one. I'll make sure that they are in the right place. That's perfect. Okay. So that works out. But do we want glass along here? Alright, how's that going to look? We're going to need to alter the positioning. Oh, there. I haven't put them in exactly the right place. Never mind, we'll sort that out in a moment. Let's just see how that looks. If we go back inside. We're going to need to decorate the inside, of course. Yeah, I don't feel like having glass all the way around. I don't know. I guess it could be okay. It'll be a little bit different. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'll sort out the positioning of these glass walls, and then we'll move on to some decoration. We'll get it built up a little bit higher and that sort of stuff. Yeah, I think it'll look quite good. Okay guys, so what I've done is I've gone double high round all the way with the glass walls, just filled it at the top with adobe walls. Now at this point at the front we need to put on some sloped walls like... Why do you have to do that? Oh god, it's there. I'm shooting the wrong place. This is a disaster. Okay, let's try that again. We want number 2, which is the glass wall, and then we want number 5. That's what we want. That's what we're trying to get. I'll have to replace that in a moment. Hang on, so let's do that now. I should be able to have this in my inventory. Let's go and stick this down where it should be. Thank you very much. Okay, and then we want on this side, we'll do the number 4, which is this side. Thank you very much. And now number 6 to slope this in along the top out of the glass. It's going to look pretty good. Excellent. So I guess you could, if you're eating at the restaurant up here, you can kind of poke your head down and maybe you'll see something running around in there. Or yeah, that should be pretty good. And now this side over here, I was going to put a wall in, but I'm thinking that maybe this could be another exit. You probably want maybe a couple of exits just in case you have fires or that sort of thing. And that looks pretty good, and they will stick in a couple of adobe walls to finish that bit off. There we go. So that's another entrance exit. I think we're going to think about taking this wall down, because originally when I first started building, these are some of the oldest exhibits here in the zoo. The petting zoo was the oldest one, then I think maybe the Dilo, this one here, and then the Carno. I think they were the first sort of 3 that I built here at the zoo. And originally this was going to be the outer wall. This was going to be the edge of the zoo, but I am expanding. I'm running out of space here at the zoo. You can see here, if you haven't seen all these episodes of all this stuff I've built, there's a lot of stuff here. Yeah, I'm actually expanding outwards a bit. So yeah, I think we'll probably take this wall down at some point. And maybe, I don't know if I even want an exterior wall. I probably will do eventually, but that's for another time. Let's get this done. So that's pretty much all we need for the outer walls. All we really need is some decoration, I think. Actually, if I just come in here for a moment and come up here, I think, yes, what we'll need is another row of windows, and then at the top row, I haven't got any more adobe walls left. If I just grab a couple more of those, you can't see the Art Commander program I'm using. It doesn't come up in the video, but I'm just looking at a menu here and I want to find the adobe walls, and I can do that, and it will add in some adobe walls for me. Oh, I hate it when it does that. So annoying. Right, let's put that in, and then we can do number 2 to get the window glass frame back. Perfect. Okay, I'll mess around with the model selection of the windows to match how I have it in here. The one big sort of glass windows. I like how we've got that, and the slight transparency as well, because you can kind of see a sheen to it. It's got a slight opaque sort of transparency to it to make it look like proper glass, whereas here it just looks like that empty, because it's so see-through. There's not a hint of glass in there, so it looks like you kind of just it's an empty space. So it can be a little bit worrying if you have vicious dinos trying to attack you. Now there's an issue I just thought of. There's no way for the staff to get in. All my exhibits here have like a doorway, so I can come in here as a member of staff and get round. So this one actually leads into the Pachycephalosaurus enclosure, and this one leads into, wow, hi, to the what are these, the Microraptors. Yeah, Microraptors. Oh, I think I called the Microraptors upstairs. I think it's actually the Archaeopteryx, which are up higher, but yes, I got that wrong. Okay, so let's carry on with this. So we need a doorway. I think probably this one will turn into a doorway. We'll pick this one up, and I think what I will do... Yeah, let me get a doorway in there. Okay, there we go. So we have an adobe wall. This is kind of staff only, can go in there. I will just flick that over to auto close only. That should be fine. Now I'm thinking maybe I should get... I don't think we need this to be a window. Maybe I'll just stick a adobe wall in there. It's just a kind of... Yeah, that works. I think that works as an enclosure. It's a little bit odd, but I think that works. Okay, we need to decorate it and we need to get in... so what are we putting in there? What did I decide? I've forgotten already. It was going to be the Ichtyornis, wasn't it? So let's grab you. And then we'll get a few more in there as well. How many do you reckon we should put in? Let's... Oh god, I can't even get through the door now. It's because I'm flying. I mean, let me just walk a moment. Walk. There we go. Okay. We can get through. Okay, so let's chuck him in. There we go. And I think we probably don't want too many. I'll get another 2 maybe. Yeah, I think 3 would be perfect. And there we go. There's another 2 just spawned in. Not sure why they came out at half health. A little bit weird, but never mind. That's fine. So we have, let's see, a female, male, and another female. Okay, so we have 3 Ichthyornis now available for naming. If you want these guys named after you, stick it down in the comment section. Make it a good comment as well. Obviously, any comments that make me laugh or smile, or just, yeah, it's something nice, then I'm going to choose those over just bland comments, if you see what I mean. So, yeah, okay, that's that. So we need to decorate this place before we do anything else. What would Ichtyornis like as decorations? Let me have a look through the Ecos mods that we have on this server, and I'll see what we've got. Okay guys, right, I've picked out a couple of things. I really like this little tree. I think we use this one quite a lot over at the otter enclosure, but it's really nice because it's small, and I think it looks really nice. We'll stick that in the corner there. We may want some more of those. Oh god, what's that? No, we definitely don't want that. I think also we have this sort of dead stump. I'm going to use this one in the Vulture quite a lot, but I think we can maybe stick this over in the corner at this point here. Yeah, that's pretty good, but definitely I think that looks really good in the Vulture enclosure, so we'll definitely go with that. I've got some rocks here to kind of make this look a little bit a bit more ground-like. We'll stick some rocks in. That looks pretty good, and I've also got some bushes and things, so we'll just kind of use a whole load of bushes. This one kind of gives it a little bit of colour to the place. I think I might look quite nice. We'll stick a couple of those in. What else have we got here? Oh, we've got a little bit of grass and stuff. We'll use liberal applications of the grass. That looks pretty good. Now obviously these are kind of seabirds, so ideally you'd want water, but as far as I know there is no way of adding water in Ark, so we're going to have to do without that and just kind of put in plenty of grass and bushes and just kind of make this look a nice place. So I'm just using small things because I don't want to overpower their exhibit with large rocks and bushes and trees and things. It's only a small exhibit. They're only small creatures, really. I think, you know what, I think, if I remember rightly, the Ichtyornis is probably a little bit smaller than what is depicted here. I think, as far as I can remember, they are about the size of a modern pigeon. So they look a little bit big here, but I'll get more in detail to that when we do the educational specials, which usually come out on a Wednesday. If you're interested in the kind of real life history of the diners that we build here in Ark, then definitely check those out when I do them. Let's stick another bush over there like that. How do we think that looks? That's not too bad at all. This is kind of a bit of a perch for them, same as with this. You stick another one of these in. Let me grab another one of those trees. Okay, there we go. And what do you reckon? Maybe over at this point like that? I think it's quite nice. It's a fairly simple, straightforward exhibit. Quite nice. Let's have a look and see what it looks like from the outside. Oh god, can't get out the door again. Oh, that could be an issue. Are you kidding me? Oh, I probably have to crouch. There's a rock right in front of the door that's stopping you getting out. Okay, let's get rid of the HUD so we can actually have a look at it in all its glory. Not too bad at all. Let's have a go outside as well. So this is kind of the view of the visitors. Actually, you know what? That's not the view of the visitors we're going to get, because I have a model selector gun. And let's use this. And I'll show you what I do here. I've done this on all the other ones as well. 3 sides, that's what we want, like that. So that one, and that one. And then this one we want to get rid of the top. Oh, 3 sides we want. That's the one we want. We select that, there and there. Is that what we want to do, or do we want to make it one big window? You know what, I think we do. I don't think that's what we want at all. So we want to go for corner. The top corner is, yeah, is that one. This one we're going to want that one there. This one we just want the one side on the top, I think. Perfect. And then this one we're going to want another corner. Corner D, I think, for that one. Perfect. One side. C, A, D. No. That's the one, B. Did I not see that one before? And then this one we're going to want a nice corner. Corner A. There we go. That's the one big window. That's perfect. That's exactly what we're going to do. So I'm going to do that on the other 3 sides, and then we'll see what it looks like. Okay, and now all I'm doing is adding on that little bit of transparency that I was talking about earlier, just to kind of make sure that you know that it's glass. It gives that bit of a sheen, just so you can tell. And I think we may just want to mess around with one final bit here, but 3 big windows, that looks pretty good. Oh yeah, just going to do the top and the back, and yeah, it should be done. Okay, here it is. I'm a little bit disappointed. You can see the gaps between these things. I'm not sure whether that's because one of these is kind of a snap to the wrong place or not, but I think what I might do is just we'll do all 4 sides on it again. I think that one and maybe that one, 4 sides. That should cover up the gaps. No, I'm going to do that one as well. I don't know, are they snapped in the right place? Maybe. Oh look, there is, you can see there's a clear gap. I'm not sure, I can't tell if there's a slight difference. It looks like there might be. I wonder whether that middle one is kind of in the wrong place. Let's see if I can just swap that out for the moment, and we'll see whether I can just, there is more than one snap point for it. That's a little bit weird, isn't it? If I try there, that's definitely different, isn't it? Okay, I may need to mess around with that one. Okay, no matter what I do, it doesn't seem to want to be any different. So we're going to live with all 4 sides then, I think. It looks alright to me. I'm happy with it. It's absolutely fine. So there we go. That's the Ichtyornis enclosure. So now let's move on to the Vulture enclosure. That's going to be this one just here. Now, it's going to be very similar. Now, I've got a slightly different design here because the windows come out this way, kind of to mirror how I've got like the lower ones. And I've done the same thing on this one here, which was for the Microraptors. So we're going to do something similar, but I feel like this needs to be bright and open and airy. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. Maybe put a glass roof on, something like that. I don't know. I think I will. I'll mess around and we'll see what I can come up with. Okay, here we go. So basically I've put on an adobe doorway. That's for the staff to go through. And the standard sort of 2 high walls all the way along, but we're copying the structure from the Microraptor enclosure by coming outwards with these ones, and doing this time it's going to be a glass roof. So we're going to go, not that one, this one here, and it's going to be going all the way across. We're going to mess around again with the model selector and with the transparency. We're going to give it a little bit of a difference to move. Now the only issue I'll have is with this side over here. What I'm going to need to do is, I think, Actually, that'll be okay. Well, and then I should be able to have... not too sure which one it is. Is it going to be... Ah, that should work. Oh, hang on. We had it properly then. Oh, no, this could be so difficult. So many snap points. That's where we want it. No! Come on, you can work. You can go where I tell you to. Right, hold on. What we're going to need to do is actually put this on my hotbar. Otherwise, it's going to take me forever. Right. We want it there. Perfect! We got it. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. That looks really good. And why is that there? Don't remember putting that there. That was weird. Okay. Let's put some more of the ceilings along. Is that working? Oh no, they're at a slightly... Ah, if you can see, we have a slight gap in between the ceiling and the wall, which we're going to have to actually copy. And we're going to have a slight gap in between the ceiling and the wall, which is actually fine. It's a bit of ventilation, not a problem. But I'm actually going to have to make sure that I come out from this side forward rather than matching onto the walls on that side. I think this should work. We've got one more. So you can see, is there a gap? Yeah, there's a tiny, tiny gap. It's barely noticeable. You can see that you can snap to the wall or the ceilings. There we go. Perfect. Okay, that's pretty good. We're going to need to change the models and transparency as normal, but also we're going to want to get them in here, and we want to do a whole load of decoration. So let me sort out the models, and then we'll get the vulture up here, we'll get a few more vultures, and we'll get the decorations going. It's going to look good. Alright guys, look at this. We have a stegoskeleton in here. Is it too big, do you think? It is quite big. It takes up the whole enclosure, but I thought that might be a really nice feature of this. We can kind of put a few things around though. I want to put in quite a few of these just as perches for them. Not that we can be able to get them on there, but you have to kind of use your imagination. So a little bit roleplay this series. There we go. So we've got 3 of those, maybe another one kind of like that. I think that's going to be about all we can fit in here. There are smaller skeletons we could put in. But we'll see how it goes. We've got some other things in here as well. I think this is some bushes. We can stick a couple of those in. Oh, did I only pick up one? Oh, I've got one. Okay, that's fine. We'll get some more in a moment. We've got a cactus. That might look quite good just there. Okay, we've got some like flowers and things we can put in. Low-lying flowers to kind of brighten the place up a little bit. What about this one? Yeah, there's more flowers. We'll stick some stuff over here as well. Let's stick on those like that, and then some more flowers like that. Looks pretty good. What else have we got? Anything else? I've got a large... Oh, that's quite a large one, isn't it? Let's see what it looks like if I put it over here, maybe. Oh, there we go. It's just a bit of a bush. It does stick through the window, so I think I will just move that one. That's the glass wall. Let's try and get the actual bush would be good. There, a dead bush. We'll pick that up. Maybe we can actually just stick it right in the middle here. And that will... Perfect. Okay, that looks pretty good. How does that look? Let's get out the outside. So you can see I've done the big windows as per normal. The roof, I've done a slightly darker tint to it because I didn't want them getting sort of sunburnt too much. That looks amazing actually from above. Look at that. Oh, that looks really cool. Okay, so I think let's go and get the vulture and we'll put it in. Okay, there it is, right in the corner there, looking out over the diners, maybe wanting to get your food, possibly. Let's stick a few more in. I think we'll stick one over. I would love to actually see if I can get one on top of here, but I don't think there's any way I can do it. Let's give it a go. Oh, I did. Oh, hang on. Let's get rid of that. I can't believe that. We got it on top of the perch. That's amazing as well. Almost. But that's amazing. Okay, let's try it again. We need to try and get them on all of these perches. Let's try this. Ready? Oh, that didn't quite work. But it's up there. That's actually pretty cool up there, though. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? Oh, they come up and they're following you. That's really annoying. Can we pick this one up? What are you doing up there? Something's gone very wrong there. Okay. Oh, I thought I was going to be stuck. Right, let's try and get it back up here. I don't think there's any way we're going to do this, are we? Oh, that's such a disappointment. That's such a disappointment. Let's try again up here. We'll get another vulture. Are you ready? Let's try. Oh yes! I don't know why it keeps doing that. Oh, I'm follow first of all because I've got my thing off. That's amazing. That is truly amazing. Okay, we've got one up there. We've got one down on the floor there. We've got one up there, one up there. That is, I think that's going to be it. Let's go outside and see how that looks. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. I really like that. It's not quite perched on there properly, but I'll take it. I will take that. That looks great. And could you imagine sitting here, eating your lunch on the trip to the zoo and having a vulture come right up to you and just stare at you like that? That would be amazing. Oh, that's happy. Yeah, I love it. I'm really happy with this enclosure. That looks so cool like that. And we have our other one down here. Right, let me know what you think in the comment section. Is that skeleton too big? I think it looks pretty cool. It's a great feature of this enclosure, I think. It looks really good. And this one here looks nice. It's kind of a little bit more sparse, but we don't want to overpower the inhabitants of the enclosure. Looks really nice. So the Ichtyornis is there. We have the vultures up there. That's amazing. So next episode, which will be tomorrow, I'm going to do a double episode this weekend. Tomorrow I will do the Troodon exhibit, which will be the last one of this house. So that's going to go up here. That's what this last little bit is for. This should actually be some stairs. Switch to stairs. There we go. That should be stairs. Yeah, so that's going to go up here. This will be the last exhibit. This is for the Troodons. And what we'll do, so tomorrow is we'll get this done and we'll finish off the outside of the house by fixing up things like this where we need to go down into the ground and fix it up. We'll do the decorations. So you can see I started decorating the entrance when I first built it. And I put like some benches on the outside and some ivy around the outside and decorated it with pillars, that sort of thing. So we'll do the whole of the outside like that, make it actually look a lot nicer than it is. And we see, down here we've got a lot of work to do just to kind of fill it out, put in a few pillars, make it look nice, basically. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. Double episode of Shredder Zoo at the weekends. Let me know what you think about that idea as well, if that's something you'd like to see. But I think for now, that's going to be pretty much it. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Just a reminder that you can check out the description of this video for a list of names of dinos that are available to be named if you want something named after you. You'll also see links to my Discord server where you can come and chat with other fans of the channel, and I'm there as well. If you want to ask any questions, that sort of thing, I'll be there. You can follow me on Twitter as well. There's good notifications when I release videos, that sort of thing. And also you'll find a link to my Patreon site if you want to donate from as little as $1 a month, just to show any appreciation. If you enjoy this kind of series, then that's amazing. If you don't, that's absolutely fine, don't worry about it. There will be rewards. At some point I'm going to be opening up a Patreon server, so anybody, I think I'll probably do that at like a $5 a month thing. So if you want to join a server with other fans of the series, I'll probably join up with maybe some other guys in the Gaming Evolved crew, and we'll have like a joint Patreon server. It's early days of that, but I do want to do that in the future. So anyway, I just thought I'd let you know about that. And just want to let you know that I really do appreciate all the comments and likes that you leave on this series. I really, really do. So I will see you tomorrow for another episode of Shredder Zoo. I'll see you then. Goodbye.